Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Lance McCullers gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Aaron is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, no doubt, I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed.
So striding forward now, Walter Aaron. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Polanco is there, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. Astros lead this one 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Walter Aaron, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top.
Digging in and looking for more, Walter Aaron. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Buxton stands at first with 1 out. This is hit high and deep out to left. Aaron going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Walter Aaron. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
In there, a base hit. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Fouled away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. McCutchen is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Astros leave him loaded, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's Byron Buxton now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Left side. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go with that.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aaron has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Stros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance McCullers earns win number 4 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Chad Bettis. Friday night baseball now from the lone. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Aaron has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this.
Coming to the plate now, Walter Aaron, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
0-1.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled off. Lopez at second, Smoke on at first with 2 down. Way outside. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right
now. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Stepping in, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Buxton. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. He's in at second safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Runner goes. for third. In there. Now the throw.
No.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Aaron on third with 2 out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aaron waits on it. And that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready for another chance. Walter Aaron. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a fast Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 0 for 5. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Houston Astros scored 12 times en route to a win. Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today it's the finale of this. Francis Martez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Aaron racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you.
Into the box, Walter Aaron is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A ball and no strikes. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Aaron aboard here at first with nobody out. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's one on to first, and they get the double play. Here's Byron Buxton now. He was a double play victim last time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Correa into shallow left. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we still have no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Walter Aaron. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Standing in with the bases loaded, Max Kepler, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. Rosario blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as it's now a 3-0 ball game. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead.
The next twin up, Brian Dozier. No hits to this point. The 1-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Aaron going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Next up for the Stros, Walter Aaron. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he got him swinging. Next will be the designated hitter, Max Kepler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Aaron is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Minnesota jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Antonio Rosado earns the win, his 2nd. Taylor Rogers hammers down the save, his 9th of the year.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Now from the home of the Rangers, Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aaron is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up. Coming to the plate now, Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Now at the plate, Walter Aaron. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the...
Leading off the inning, Reggie Larson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff.
Hit high and deep out to left. Aaron racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Digging in, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. Curveball that time, not even close.
1 strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Peraza, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying to.
5-2 the final score tonight. Texas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Leclerc claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alex Claudio records the save, his 14th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Dan. MLB The Show has base. Adrian Ponce gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter, as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for out number 1. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fast?
Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Aaron ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now batting, Walter Aaron comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. All right, back to him on the mound. One there, on to first to complete the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Reggie Larson. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks are...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats.
Striding in once again, Reggie Larson. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aaron has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Aaron ranging back. Gone! Solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. His 2nd of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Settling in now, Walter Aaron 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders.
Up next for the Rangers, Brett Nicholas. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Aaron. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Astros 1. A nice look there at the Dallas. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Rangers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Adrian Honks takes the win on the mound. It's time now for baseball. Into the box now, Reggie Larson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes, 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Aaron on the move, 1 away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on.
At the plate, Walter Aaron looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Right side hit hard. Gallo gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Walter Aaron comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way, and a fastball just a bit up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Larson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Walter Aaron. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Leclerc is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now in the box, Walter Aaron. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. That's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Nicholas is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Aaron is retired, 2 down now. So last chance here, and stepping in, Rougned Odor. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Sharp ground ball to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Odor rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the...
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the...
Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, here's Jed Jerko now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Aaron. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play Gold Glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Standing in, Walter Aaron, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. In now for Cleveland, Roger Lair. He reached on a single in his first try. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence.
In now, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Lair is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Walter Aaron, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he's in safely at second with their 3rd swipe of the ball game, and that takes us to a look at the league leaderboard in terms of stolen bases by a team. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. Ready once again, Hector Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 4-2. pulls this one in the air out to left. Aaron giving chase. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again, Walter Aaron. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 1-1 is strike two swinging. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts?
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Downtown Houston. Stepping into the box, Darren Lyons, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Aaron has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Walter Aaron, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours.
And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Aaron, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on. Here's Jed Jerko now as we begin the top of the 4th. Lifted in the air out to left. Aaron is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Walter Aaron, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin's on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Aaron has a read on it. 2 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Aaron will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. popped him up. Mejia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in for the Indians, Darren Lyons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Aaron is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 4. Here it comes on 0-2. This is lifted out to left. Aaron has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards, as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Astros jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead.
A player's agent calls to touch base.
Now from the Lone Star, Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, what this guy's been able to do is not easy. Averages over a strikeout per 9 innings. His
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Striding in, Walter Aaron, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
Way outside. 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call them the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Nolan Fontana. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Aaron, and that's the 3rd out. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, tied 1 apiece. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aaron is there. 1 down. Stepping in, Walter Aaron. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Upton going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. 3-2 pitch. Is a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 16 for him on the year. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Walter Aaron. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, you don't see that every day, Matt. A home run on a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and hooked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to make this guy a little bit more uncomfortable, not let him get those arms extended. I'd have to think about pitching this guy inside in this at-bat.
The 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. There's one well above the zone for a ball. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches.
And now for the Angels, Derek Hedrick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Aaron has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Walter Aaron, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Joe Panik. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's...
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
5-2 the final score tonight. Houston get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tuesday night baseball. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, lefty Martin Perez, not an overpowering guy. Sneaky quick, 92 to 93 miles an hour. Good hard slurve. His changeup is a good pitch. Not overpowering, but one thing I like that he does, and you'll know early on if he's pitching well, he's not afraid to come inside with the fastball to right-handed hitters.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Altuve at second with 2 down. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. At the plate, JT Realmuto looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Hit on the ground to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aaron is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
3-2, full count. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting...
Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Aaron on the move, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So striding in, Steven Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
This is a fastball away, and you can see him extend those arms, really going with the pitch to the opposite field. And when you hit them down the line like that, you don't have to hit some tape measure job. Barely over the fence is just fine.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Digging in, Joe Panik, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Aaron is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat,
Striding into the box, Walter Aaron. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. Standing in, Chris Taylor. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. So standing in, Steven Gonzalez, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Walter Aaron. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger. That's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Gonzalez over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Richards notches his 3rd win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in Denver. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Rendell Grichuk. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McKenzie racing back. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Leading off the inning, Walter Aaron, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And if you look at the numbers.
So stepping in, Jorge Velasquez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2.
Leading off the inning, Walter Aaron, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by...
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Ready now, Walter Aaron. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Ready now for L.A., Steven Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Aaron is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
He's in there.
Throw won't get him. Striding in for Houston, Walter Aaron, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Missed with a slider.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 strikes to count.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Steven Gonzalez, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. The 0-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Aaron is in pursuit, and that'll bring in the go ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
No strike.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
High pop up. Panic calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Trevor Rosenthal claims the win out of the pen, his first. Cam Bedrosian earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the Friday Night Baseball now. So striding forward now, Walter Aaron, and Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. It's on the money to Moustakas, and he is out trying to steal third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Walter Aaron. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The next 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Walter Aaron. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. In now for the O's, Jonathan Villar. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Aaron is there. He's got it 1 away. Anthony Santander the next to bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Carrasco pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Correa ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. In now is Adam Eaton. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's a perfect 2 for 2. The set and the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Aaron moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Haniger in pursuit. 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Now the 2-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Justin Smoke now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Correa, the runner at third. Aaron on at second with 2 down. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's Addison Russell. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners in the side. Here's Manny Machado now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
This is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Walter Aaron. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome baseball on the show. Stepping in, Sam Travis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready now for Baltimore, John Flowers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Well, you just don't think about what might have been.
Here's Manny Machado now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aaron will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Baltimore down to their final strike. Hit high and deep to left field. Aaron going back on it. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. Mitch Haniger has just clubbed a milestone home run.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Orioles used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Stephon Crichton gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. First open of the year 2. In now is Adam Eaton. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. This is line to left. That gets down and the inning continues. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
And it looks like they're picking.
Next up for the Stros, Walter Aaron. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game.
Ready for another chance? Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Correa leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Coming to the plate now, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Into the box, Adam Eaton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's
left field and deep. Aaron going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Digging in and looking for more, Walter Aaron, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Correa stands at second with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Astros forced to settle. Digging in, Manny Machado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a line drive. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice second.
Now at the plate, Akira Saito. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember stepping up to the plate, Walter Aaron. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there. They're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He went down on strikes last time up. Smoked on the ground left side. And into left field for a one-out hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Striding in once again, John Flowers. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.
Afternoon baseball now from the June. Settling in now, John Flowers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits. At the plate, Walter Aaron. He comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now.
Digging in for his second at bat, Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Into the box now, Akira Saito. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Aaron is under this one, pulls this one in the air out to left, and that's out number 2. In now is Adam Eaton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late.
Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He singled his last time up. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies.
At the plate, Andrew Susak. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 0-2, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike three. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. It's up and out of here into the archways.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right?
Digging in the switch hitter, Walter Aaron. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Flowers racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Now in the box, Walter Aaron. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Into the corner and slicing foul. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Aaron is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Kemp on second. Altuve on at first with nobody out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first, the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw. Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
5-0 the final score today. The O's took the lead in the fourth. And evening baseball. striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aaron is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Hero, give us what you have on this. Standing in, Walter Aaron. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Aaron comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Aaron is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Time now for the Astros road. Stepping into the box, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that?
Nope.
Talk about
That's
that
inside.
jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kipnis is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Walter Aaron. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he misses there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That's good straight changeup.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. The winning run is at first base. That's lifted the other way out to left. Aaron will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. In now, Walter Aaron. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next up for the A's, David Carmona. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's going to get there. And there's your winning run at third now with only 1 away.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Grant Dayton claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Today the finale. Paul Blackburn will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Striding in, Walter Aaron. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Brian Holiday, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runner goes for second, fouled away. Aaron, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
2 out here and a runner at second. in there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Ball 4. That pitch is low.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. There goes Altuve. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Bregman has it. Altuve for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1. Now at the plate, Walter Aaron, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready once again, Walter Aaron. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Grant Dayton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly.
Stepping up now, Walter Aaron. He singled his last time up, and he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
High and deep to center field. Fowler ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run finish today. 5.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Thursday night baseball. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Stepping into the box, Walter Aaron, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. 2 left for the at the plate. Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Aaron has a beat on it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Walter Aaron. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he got it.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory. Downtown Baltimore. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that one is gone!
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Walter Aaron. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series. Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Walter Aaron. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
To 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Katimer is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Adam Eaton, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here now the 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. Aaron sprinting after it, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start.
So striding in, Walter Aaron. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Walter Aaron, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Last strike now for Houston. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Sunday afternoon. Kyle Barrclaw, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than, D-Row, win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody.
So digging in now, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. From the stretch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in, Brian Holiday. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Smoke on third. Russell over at second. Aaron at first with no outs. The count now at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Michael Givens answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. One and one, here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Coming in is Haniger. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big...
Striding into the box, Walter Aaron. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now a bunt attempt here. Moustakas is right there. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. So stepping in, Brian Holiday. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's
ready now, Walter Aaron. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-1's the count.
Bregman at second with 2 down. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 12-4 is the final in this game. The Baltimore Orioles used a nice 5th inning to take the
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Welcome to Houston as we striding in for Houston, Walter Aaron. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calixte ranging into shallow right. He's got it one away. Into the box now, Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding forward now, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Tuesday night baseball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Walter Aaron. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for Houston, and this is standing in, Walter Aaron. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Walter Aaron. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd. Now to the plate, Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
D-Rod.
And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Fouled away. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 21 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning.
From Southeast Texas. So here's the cleanup hitter, Walter Aaron. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a shot out to right center field. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
And the runner's breaking for 3rd. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes 3rd, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Aaron at third with 2 away. Fastball too high, ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Here's Justin Smoke now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the... Coming to the plate now, Walter Aaron. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat.
Stepping in, Walter Aaron. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. 2 runs, 5 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Pilar. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Next up for the Stros, Walter Aaron. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, number 22 on the year, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you know what, D-Roll, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question, when the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow work and haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge, and that's exactly what these...
Friday Night Baseball. Ken Netzel is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hey now, Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Walter Aaron, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Into the box, Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there.
Digging in, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number. Ready for another chance, Walter Aaron. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
12-5 is the final in this ball game. Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night and Minute. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Walter Aaron, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's one down now.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay.
Now at the plate, Walter Aaron comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing.
And now they've got him in a rundown. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Walter Aaron, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Popped him up. Arroyo shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Walter Aaron, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Set to start the night. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never. First open of the year. Carlos Carrasco will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour. But the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now batting, Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
It's always nice.
Striding in once again, Walter Aaron. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track. Stepping up to the plate, Walter Aaron. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Arroyo has a play. 1 away. Settling in now, Walter Aaron. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. Correa is off at first with 2 away. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are inside, and Henderson Alvarez gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Walter Aaron. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is
into the box now. Walter Aaron. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Ready with the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the tying run is going to score here in the 9th, and we are right back to where we started. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. And now a soft liner to the left side. Foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit hard back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about it.
Wednesday night. At the plate, Walter Aaron. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Donaldson's up with it. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in now, Hector Sanchez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second. Now in the box, Walter Aaron. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out.
Runner on first in a double play situation. So
digging in, the switch hitter, Walter Aaron. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hernandez racing back, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 23 for him thus far, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in, Walter Aaron.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Astros 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Toronto led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. We are north of the border. So coming to the plate, Walter Aaron. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three runs already home here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Brian Holiday would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time is at the knees and called strike 3. So they pick up. Stepping into the box, Walter Aaron. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Smoke at second. Aaron on at first with nobody out. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Valenzuela moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Striding in, Brian Holiday. He popped out in his first trip. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Ready for another shot now. Walter Aaron, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Another 0-2 home. Hit hard up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Aaron gets his lead at first, nobody out. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he is out on the tag. In now, Walter Aaron. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valenzuela is after it. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Hernandez is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.